Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking heads, man. Yo, what are you niggas waiting for, man? Subscribe before the fucking interview start. You niggas is fucking out, man. Angry fan movement.
Please grab your tea, your Kool-Aid, and all that shit.
I'm
what's
ready.
Up, y'all?
Yo, what's going on?
Hey, fan. What up, Wayne? What up, Henny?
What's going on?
What's up, Mom?
Nothing.
What happened?
Nothing. So let's establish something first. Like, I have to respond to what you're saying. Like, I hear what you're saying.
No problem.
Of course, the responsibility is on me as well as Danny. It's been me and Danny this whole entire time. That's first of all. Second of all, one thing I want to make clear is that some decisions are made or some battles are taken that I may not set up for him, and some battles I may set up for him. So business is not black and white like you all may think, but I do advise Danny accordingly. I understand everybody's going to speculate on what they think or how they think things should be handled, but I am the manager. I am doing the best job that I can, because I can really say that we've come a long way in just, a year and a half, almost 2 years. We've done a lot. You know what I'm saying? And just to have these couple little slip-ups or bad business dealings or whatever the case may be, we are working to repair some relationships and working to get some things clear or fixed or whatever the case may be. So a lot of stuff you all may not be aware of or you may not be able to see, excuse me, on the back end, but just know I'll take that. I'll wear that. If you guys want to blame me, that's fine. I'm just simply saying, hey, I'm not going nowhere. I'm still going to do my job. I'm still going to stand by him. I'm loyal, and I thank you for the criticism. Whatever you guys want to say, it makes me better. It's going to make him better. But I can only advise, and you guys can only speculate. I can't make him do things. So
okay, well, all right. You know what? I'm about to get my English fan mode real quick. We're not gonna. You're in the hot seat. Okay. So here's my thing. You said we've come a long way in the year and a half. Yes, Danny Myers has had classic battles with his bars in the past year and a half, but that has nothing to do with the business. I don't think. Like, what does that have to do with the business? Like, I mean, he's battling. He's giving us good.
Why wouldn't it? Because each battle is a business dealing. That's not.
But he's not even getting paid for some of these battles. He's not even getting paid for some of them. So where's the business at? It's something he's getting jerked.
So you're saying that in a year and a half, you thinking he's not getting paid for his battles?
Well, no. I mean, his recent battles.
You hear of 3 battles that he did not get paid for.
That's not a lot.
But that's how people are talking to me. Like. 3 battles he didn't get paid for, but that it's like it's being thrown on the rest of his battle career. Like, all his battles weren't paid for.
Well, I don't think so. I mean, when you're battling on King of the Dot, which is the main stage, you should be getting paid. I mean, he said on Angry Fans Radio he hasn't gotten paid in 3 battles. Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Now, outside looking in, it doesn't make any sense.
Okay, and I completely agree with that. And I think if you all recall when we were talking about it, I definitely spoke up and said something when we were on the show about some battles I do not set up myself. I'm not going to put Danny out there. I'm not going to throw our business out there, but I'll wear the hat. If we didn't get paid for it, he feels some kind of way, we just have to fix it and in the future make sure something like that does not happen again. That's the only thing I can really offer to that. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but just you got to understand my position too. Sometimes Danny may make decisions and take battles himself. I don't book all of Danny's battles. I book some battles, but not all the battles, and I help him with some of his decisions. So, yes, I'm trying to step my part up. I'm trying to wear that hat. I don't mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind putting in that work. And we've been in the hot seat. We're learning, but we're going to keep going.
I have a question for you.
Let me ask this. Oh,
okay.
You sure?
Go ahead. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Get your question.
Okay,
listen.
I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm listening, but my dog is barking. Go ahead. I got to shut the door.
Sorry to be quiet. Anyway, so listen.
I can't hear.
And you know
Wait
what?
a minute.
You touched. Okay.
Go ahead.
You touched bases on the last conversation. So my whole thing is like with me managing, and it's like I get the whole him not. The way I'm looking at it, this is the way I'm just going to say it, the way I'm looking at it. Danny does what he wants to do at times. Hold on, let me finish.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear.
I'm talking to Ann. Okay, I can understand being hard-headed and wanting to do some of your business yourself. But at the end of the day, shouldn't it be him respecting the manager or is there a level of saying, look, the shit that you do falls on me as well, because that's kind of where you are right now. Basically, it's falling on you. But like you said, you're getting better. But when these situations were happening, the unpaid battles first, and then the rec situation, or however, I think that what they decided to do that first, and then him not getting paid on those situations. How do you diffuse that situation? Like, I'm gonna walk away from this and I'm gonna let you do this yourself, or that conversation. Needed to be had. I think that's kind of what we want to know.
You actually just hit on it. It's pretty much a conversation where either I'm going to be here to help you and you're going to respect my advice and this is what we're going to do, or this is how things should be done, or we just don't need to do this anymore. You know what I'm saying? There's no middle of the road. And I will say when managing battlers, a lot of battlers have not been managed before. They don't know how to deal with someone managing them. And I'm not just going to throw it on battlers. I'm going to throw it on artists, personalities, everyone, period. They're used to handling things themselves, and there's a hard adjustment time, excuse me, where you're not used to somebody telling you what. In their minds, it may be, okay, you're telling me what to do, or I know how to do that, or I know how to do this myself. And it's a serious adjustment to get them to understand, hey, I'm here to help you. Like, this is what I see. Like, I'm showing you what can happen here or what needs to happen here. But in your mind, you feel that you already know. I'm sorry, y'all, my throat. But in your mind, you feel that you already have the answers and you know. But that's why we're the manager and you got us, because you needed us to help guide you and to help you make decisions for your business. So there's always a power struggle is what I'm trying to say. There's always a power struggle when you have someone that's helping you make decisions for yourself. So that's kind of what's going on. But I will say this, we're trying to move forward, and those kind of conversations I don't feel should be put on the internet or on the radio, and that's not being disrespectful to anyone, but the relationships and conversations with my artists are strictly between us. Like, I always keep things private for a reason, but just know behind the scenes I'm trying to work my ass off to make sure nothing like this happens again.
I said, okay. Hey, I got a question and shit.
Go ahead.
So I thought it said some real foul shit, but I'm going to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Because a nigga going to try to downplay that shit like that's not what he meant, whatever. But did you advise Amy to pay the $12K up front?
No, I did not.
Got you. That's all. All right, cool. So I want to know, so that was purely 100% Danny Mar's decision.
Yes, we've admitted that before. We've told people that before. I've said that before, and he said that before. This actually started on a different radio show where he and Rex got into an argument, and basically he and Rex did this dealing one-on-one between themselves. I was not involved in that. However, on the back end, I'm the person that comes in and has to clean it up. And that's just my job. Like, it's not going to always be pretty. like I was kind of touching on a little while ago, at least I thought I was in my head, was that sometimes decisions as artists, as you all, I can say, because you're kind of an artist yourself, sometimes decisions are made and you're not really thinking. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes those decisions are bad, and we have to come in and clean that up. That's what we do. So at this point, I'm cleaning up, okay? So I'm just hoping and try to make sure that we don't have nothing like this happen again. Now, amidst our already controversial situation going on, then we have Rex not show up to the battle. So all I can say is from his camp, he was in jail, and basically he wanted to do the battle. They wanted to do the battle today. However, John Doe can't shoot the battle today because John Doe has to work until late this evening. So for all those that were asking, that's why the battle did not go down today. Danny has a battle in L.A. this coming up Saturday. So this weekend coming up did not work. So we settled. We didn't want to let the month of March go by and still not have no battle. So we said, okay, well, let's do March the 28th because that's going to work for everybody to come and get the battle in. I know I went off into something else. I'm sorry.
It's cool. I mean, that's what it is. So the battle's going down. It is definitely going to happen again. That's what's up.
But I don't want y'all to think just because I don't say nothing sometimes when it's controversy or trouble, a lot of times I am heads on in the fire. Like, you guys are going to have your opinions. That's why I respect you all, because you have minds of your own, just like I do. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all doing something that I don't agree with, you better believe I'm going to say something, and vice versa. So it helps keep me on my toes. But what people don't understand is I'm not going to come out fully and say what the conversations are between me and Danny. That's not for people to know. That's not supposed to go on here.
I don't think. I know we don't. I don't mean. I don't. I could care less about y'all.
No, not for you. Not for you. Yeah. I just see the comments going on in the group, so that was kind of for the people that were saying that.
Because I actually had a conversation with somebody who was talking about the Facebook group, and they was just like, "Yo, niggas in the groups is wild." Let me explain something about these Facebook groups. There's groups for battle rap fans who pretty much talk about battle rap 85% of the time. So I think certain niggas got to get under. They got to understand that that's what's gonna happen in these groups. This is the reason why I don't even give a fuck about battle rappers being in my group. I really don't want none of these niggas in the group, to be honest with you. I'd rather just be fans so we can say whatever the fuck we want to say and there's no problem. Now,
you know, in the beginning, I used to get so mad, y'all. I used to get so mad because I felt like I had to defend everything. And if you notice, I fell way back because everyone's an expert when it comes to belittling or nitpicking or getting on someone for something that's happened. Everyone's an expert at that moment. So you know what I'm saying? How are you an expert at being a manager? Are you a manager? Can you give me some tips? Like, battle rap has not had managers for very long, and I've been doing it for maybe about 3 years, and I'm not an expert. I'm still learning every day. So we're going to make mistakes along the way. I own that. And Cloud9, I don't know what he's talking about, but he's saying I always sound like I don't know what's going on. I know exactly what's going on. I just, like I said, because of confidentiality, and I really hold that I'm 100 on that. Like, I don't tell people's business. I'm not going to tell our conversations. Just like if me and Ant have a conversation, or me and Wing or me and Henny, we talk about something and there's some controversy going on in Angry Fan, I'm not going to come in there and tell you guys, well, this is what they said and that's why this is going on, because it's not for, some things are just not for you all to know. So unfortunately, with that hat, I have to take the bad. You know what I'm saying? I have to take it, even if there's a logical explanation for what is going on. I have to take those hits. And that's okay. I'm a tough girl. You know, I can handle it. Like, bring it on. I'm going to learn from it, and I'm going to grow, and I'm going to move forward. Now, with Danny, I'm just going to stay in this corner. I'm going to keep pushing him, and we're going to do better. You know what I'm saying? And I thank you all for staying on him like you do, because sometimes it helps me to not sound crazy sometimes. So, I mean, you know, don't think I take it like, you know what I'm saying? I don't.
I mean, I just feel like it has to go down like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
That's bad, man. Like, yeah.
I feel you. I feel you.
Yo,
because if you didn't give a fuck, you wouldn't say anything. That's how I look at it.
I mean, I look at this situation like I would that on Wing and on Henny on the other show and shit, and they let me have it and shit. Well, Henny really let me have it, but you know what I'm saying? Wing let me have it too and shit. So I mean, you got to go with the bad. You just can't sit here and act like ain't no bad. Like no one acts like that. But you got to take
but just for the public. Just for the public's sake, though, is what I was saying. Like, certain things I'm not going to say on the Internet. Like, the Internet's a monster. Like, I can't go back and forth with everybody. Even though I do sometimes, I just try to put enough out there. But I can't put this man's personal business out there. I can't put any of my people's business out there or anybody that I associate with behind the scenes. That's just not for the public to know. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, with the downside of that is that we take the hit, even though there may be a logical explanation for what is going on, we still have to take the hit for some things.
Is there a logical explanation that makes sense to you?
For what happened? Yes.
With Rex and Danny?
Yes.
So Rex did get locked up?
Yes.
And it's facts?
Yes.
That is a weird-ass coincidence, man. It just is. Hey, listen to that.
And I was with you. I didn't believe it. I will put that out there. I didn't believe it.
At all. I don't think no one with common sense should believe that unless they know for a fact it's a fact.
I didn't believe it. I mean, I didn't, but to be, like, sometimes we have to be fair when there's drama going on, and my gut instinct is to, excuse me, I'm sorry, my gut instinct is always to attack. But when you in a managerial spot or whatever, you can't. You got to find out what's going on, and you got to find out what we got to do to make this battle happen, because this is a battle that we wanted to happen, not let alone it's just not us involved anymore. It's Black Ice Cartel. It's Black Ice and it's John Doe. So it was a really bad thing, and they felt bad as well that he did not show up. So we're calling, we're doing everything that we possibly had to do, and we even offered to, if he got out, to fly him in the day of, well, Black Ice did, to fly him in the day of the event. So he was not out as of that time. So, but I will answer that saying, yes, it was true, and that's pretty much all I can really say. There is a reason behind that, and there's also a reason behind the few other things that went on as well, but we're trying to correct that, and we're trying to move forward and learn from it.
Okay, now, I'm going to do something different. Now, I'm going to give you the option.
Okay.
You have a caller on who wants to come on. Now, you can say no, and I get him on afterwards, and I want to look funny. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Norbes wants to come on, and he's on hold right now. Do you mind if he comes on now?
Actually, I don't care.
Okay. When can you put on?
I expected him to be on here one day when I was on the phone.
Yeah, but now I see that I got to fucking do it, sir. And I'm going to be honest with you, and at 10 o'clock, Mickey Fax is coming on. He wants to come on at 10 o'clock. I don't know. But since you've already cleared the air, I don't really see what can be said. Wayne, do you see now on 7202? That's a weird-ass coincidence. Hello?
I am Jesus Christ. I am the God. I am Norbes. I am the greatest manager to ever live. Just want to hand that out real quick.
What's going on, man? You got Daddy Mike managing himself. What's up?
Oh, what's up, sir? How you doing, baby?
I'm doing great. What about yourself?
Doing excellent. Me and Danny just got off the phone. We negotiated a new deal, and Danny will be paying me from now on $6,000 every week.
Yeah, right.
Danny got the type of money. I'm just letting you know. No, but all jokes aside, you can't blame Chelle.
Okay.
You can't blame him. You can't blame him.
What?
I'm going to tell you what. I've been a manager for, well, you could blame him, obviously. Whatever. But artists, when an artist starts having a disconnect with people, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And an artist, I'm going to go with like the me and Jazz situation. Me and Jazz work hand in hand, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I've had other situations as a manager that didn't work out, because if you have a disconnect with somebody, or they feel like they hire you as a manager to lead you in the right direction, right? And that comes with everything. So if you're an artist and you're going out your way and putting yourself in that type of situation, you got to wear. The manager can wear that and they can't. You know what I'm saying? For the fact that, you know, Danny knew what he was doing. He paid her the $12,000, and he wasn't going to listen to Chelle if Chelle told him yes or no, and that's a fact, because Danny does what Danny wants to do. You know what I'm saying? Danny's he's a great guy, and I heard you say earlier the fact that you know, calling him that is kind of a diss. It's really not. The one thing about Danny is he is probably the one person I could say in battle rap that really loves to battle. Like if Danny would battle for free everywhere. He doesn't care. And I understand actually Chelle's position in a sense where she really can't tell Danny shit, because Danny really loves to battle. And Danny will battle for free for the rest of his life. He doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? Danny doesn't stress for bread. He doesn't need like a lot of these people to make money off of battle rap. This is what he actually loves to do. And it sounds crazy, Cass, but I know Danny probably as well as you do, maybe better. And Danny really loves this shit. So even when he went and paid Rex, I was like, you know, you're crazy. But if you know Danny, it's to understand him. And I understand everybody's like, well, you know, Chelle, you should have did this, you should have did that. Of course. You know, you look like an asshole right now. It's clear as day. But nobody's going to tell Danny Myers who to battle, or who to pay, or who to do anything. It's just, that's who Danny is. And it's if anything, and I'm not a big Chelle fan, to be perfectly honest with you, but Danny put Chelle in the worst position, because she knows he wasn't going to say. If she would have told him not to send it, Danny would have been like, I'm going to send it anyway. You know what I'm saying? So if the battle didn't go down, it's not going to go on Chelle, because she's not going to be able to control him, because Danny does what Danny wants. It's solely go on Danny.
So what's the point of the messenger then?
And that's my point. You know what I'm saying? Like Danny, the thing with, like I said, with Danny is he's just a great guy. And honestly, Chelle is a nice lady. She's a nice person. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you got to be the dick. And I'm gonna tell you, like with me and Jazz, I'm the dick. I take all the fucking bullshit. I take all the flack. I take all the criticism. I take the you work for the nigga. I work for the nigga. I got the Dutchess. I love and enjoy that, but somebody has to be the dick. And Chelle's personality and Danny's personality are actually exactly the same. You know what I'm saying? And the only way...
I disagree. Go ahead.
You could disagree. It's fine. That's your opinion. Somebody has to be the dick. Because Jazz is a sweetheart. You know what I'm saying? If you ever met Jazz, I don't know if you ever met her...
Yeah.
She's a sweetheart. She doesn't want to deal with this and that, and she doesn't want to deal with it. And some people will get taken advantage of. And Danny has that type of personality. Danny's the type of guy, I swear to God, you call Danny, I need $5,000. Danny's like, all right, man, I got you. Like, that's Danny Myers. That's who he is. He is the greatest guy I've ever met in battle rap, in terms of just being a man. I mean, this is real shit. Danny Myers is one of the fucking best people I've ever met. But if Chelle is going to... Huh?
I mean, but can that be a bad thing also? Because when you say it, that's giving him props. But I mean, come on.
No, I agree, Angry Fan. That's why this is my point. Angry Fan, he's the greatest guy ever. But somebody got to be the dick.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And if Jazz would have said, yo, I'm gonna pay some, I would have been like, Jazz, I'll punch you dead in your face. It's not happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But me and Jazz have that relationship. We're fire and ice. You know what I mean? I don't mind taking the blame. I actually embrace it. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Because it deflects all of the heat off of Jazz. And it allows her just to rap. Jazz just wants to rap. And my job is to get her paid, which is the highest female to get paid. And she doesn't have to worry about the bullshit, because I'll take all the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So somebody has to play the dick. But again, Chelle's in an awkward position because Danny Myers is going to do what Danny Myers wants to do. This is the one person that would, if I was to tell him, yo, I got a battle tomorrow, he's going to be like, I'm there. I'll fly myself out. That's Danny Myers. Danny Myers that's who he is. And if you know him, that's Danny. You know what I mean? Like when he said the king of the dot shit, you can't do battles and then not get paid and not care about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, they obviously know they can do that to you. There's a personality flaw in you that people feel like they can take advantage of.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a personality flaw. What happens?
Like he's a pushover in a way.
He is. No, bro, it's not that. Danny is really Danny is not meant, like, he doesn't have the personality to be a dick. To get Danny to that level where he's upset, it's not going to happen. You know what I mean? And he needs somebody to be able to be like, yo, Danny, don't be an asshole. Danny could have battled. He could have got T-Rex, I think, without paying him. I clearly think he could have got him paid. You know what I mean? But Danny, he's one of those guys, he gets caught up in a moment, and he went and did what he did. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm saying. Somebody has to play the dick, whether it's Chelle, she could disagree with me, or whatever. But it's too many instances that Danny's not looked well in these situations. And a lot of it has to do with the fact that Danny comes off as a pushover. And that's a fact. You know that, Caps.
Yeah. But will the world blame him if he reacts in a way where most of us would react? Like, would he be then would it be, oh, he took it too far, or he shouldn't have done that?
You gotta understand, Danny Myers has a family. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep the street shit out there. And Danny's not pussy. When I was in Vegas, you know, Danny held me down when I was out there, man. Like, he knew everybody. You know, Danny's not pussy, bro. He's just a good guy. But Danny also has to remember every action is $12,000. Like Lux said, is this money worth, you know, showing in your life? No. You know what I mean? If Danny reacts also, first of all, it's a public thing. If Danny also reacts in a way where, you know, he puts hands, or, you know, God forbid, you know what I mean, then he looks like an asshole for one. He's getting locked up too, and you lost the $12,000. Period. You know, you got to wear that hat. You know what I mean? People always use the urban people as the ignorant people. Like, we're supposed to react in a street manner. Me, I'm calling my white lawyer. If I have a client, I'm calling him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to the streets with this shit. Because you know what? I'm not going to jail for $12,000. You know what I mean? The only way I'm going to jail if you hurt my family. You know what I'm saying? And that's the way you attack these situations. Danny has too much to lose. He has kids, all that shit. So everybody talking about, oh, Danny's obviously upset. Danny,
now, are you saying that under the assumption that you think that there's no paperwork?
I didn't assume anything. I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's what
I'm just asking because you said you would contact your white lawyer and take it to the street.
Absolutely.
Okay.
See, that's something that's weighing on your conscience.
No, I'm just asking. I just asked you a question because I'm waiting for you to get done so you and I can address what's going on between me and you.
No, I'm not addressing. I'm here for Danny. I don't want to talk about that.
Okay. Why are you for Danny all of a sudden?
First of all, I've known Danny for years.
You don't like Danny. You don't like Danny and you don't like me. So why are you for Danny all of a sudden?
I don't like you. I like Danny.
I don't give a fuck about you not liking me, for real, to be honest.
Fine. That's fine.
You know what I'm saying? From day one, you didn't know shit about me.
Yes,
and
right.
And let's go on and get this out. I'm going to get my round off. You ain't know shit about me from day one. You heard my name when Just Juice said he has a manager. And from there, you treated me like shit. And I really honestly think you have a problem with women. Every week you degrade women. You speak down on women. You don't respect us. You don't want to talk to me about no fucking business. When you talk to me, it's about sexual matters. It's disrespectful.
What?
Let's get that out here.
Oh.
So why can't you respect women? What's wrong with women being managers? What's wrong with women being in a position of business? What's wrong with that?
Hold on. Yo, Norbes. You need to get off that bullshit, my nigga. You need to call the show back up, bro. Fuck all that laugh my ass off shit. You need to come back on the show because she was just talking to you. No, we ain't plugging you back on no other. Hold on. Let me call him on three-way. He going to address this. Don't run. Yeah, you just ran from her? Really? This is crazy.
Yo, I didn't even know he banged.
It's a problem when the truth comes out here. Like, you want to come on here and present yourself as such the professional. Let's go over your background. Let's talk about what you've accomplished. Let's talk about that and your mistakes and your motherfucking hoes in your motherfucking graveyard, my nigga. Let's talk about that shit. I've been on the scene 3 years as a fucking battle manager, nigga, and I've accomplished a lot as a female. I'm not going to sit here and let you down talk me and the shit that I've done. Who the fuck are you?
Oh, shit.
I let him get his round off. I was being very polite. I'm very mannerable. But no, that's some shit you just not going to do. And I'm not the only female you done talk shit to, you done degraded, you done fuck with, all that shit, thirst for, wanna fuck, all that shit, nigga. I ain't got time for that bullshit, my nigga.
Norbes tried to fuck you?
I guess he asked me to come to his room before. What does that mean?
Wow.
Oh,
he wanted the pussy.
That's not what I'm here for, sweetheart. I'm a manager. From the beginning, I said I was a manager.
Okay.
Oh, my Lanta.
Wow. Okay.
That's the conversation I'm waiting for. Don't fucking talk to me about you knowing Danny. You don't know shit about Danny. Always talking about him behind his back and shit. You a bitch.
Oh.
I'm sorry, y'all. I apologize to the fans. I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Well, okay. So, damn, that just kind of caught me off guard.
Did y'all think I was okay? I was just going to sit here and
for the record, Norbes hung up. He said he's not here for that.
Of course he's not. He degrades women, and it needs to be put out there. And some of these women think it's okay, or they he and ha-ha because he is who he is. That shit is not okay. And I'm calling you on your shit today, sir.
Oh, wow. Okay. I know we tried to fuck. Damn. Okay.
Oh, goddamn.
Well, shit. Okay. Yo, I'm a guy. I'm kind of squeaky because I want to rub it the wrong. I don't know what to say to boy. Like,
oh shit!
I don't understand. Like, Danny's a nice guy. He's really a nice guy. But weren't you just spending months of your life dogging him and clowning him with others, with your friends and whoever else? But now he's a nice guy. All of a sudden, he's a nice fucking guy. That's a way of dissing him. With friends like that, who needs enemies, my nigga?
I mean, it is. Not even taking sides, but that is. Like, when you keep saying someone's a nice guy, he's a great guy. He has a good personality. Like, you're calling him he's a pushover. I mean.
And that lets me know he don't know shit about Danny. But then again, on the flip side, I think he does know about Danny. But I'm not going to say on the air why. So, there.
I got you, man. This is crazy.
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to go at him. I didn't think I was going to go like that.
You know what? I think you just needed to get that round off, and that was what you did, and there's no problem with it. So it is what it is.
I had to get it out because my thing is you have so much to say. You have so much to say about everybody's business, what they're doing. You are just such the guru. You're the best manager. And I keep the artists out of it. You know what I'm saying? The artists have nothing to do with what's going on between me and him. I'm just saying be a man and talk to me. You talk a lot behind my back. You talk so much. But when we get you on the phone, You want to speak as an expert. Nah, my nigga, I want to talk about what's going on between me and you. I'm a grown-ass woman. You're not going to handle me like no little girl, like I'm stupid.
I think she was well within her right. I mean, as a manager, somebody's constantly criticizing your client. You know, you have every right to question why and defend them. I mean, I don't think you did nothing.
Well, that was more than just about a manager. That's about her being a woman, period, in battle rap. I mean,
it's my womanhood. It's my womanhood. It's me being a female. I don't think y'all understand. Like, as a woman, we go through a fucking lot. You know what I'm saying? This is a male-dominated field, and we go through a lot just trying to set up battles, trying to network, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And if you have a brain about yourself, you're seen as a threat, or you have other females that are catty with you for no reason. They don't even know you. And, I mean, it's just a lot of obstacles that we go through. So this stuff that I'm saying is not unwarranted. Like, it's not crazy. Like, it's been built up for a few years now, and it's like, if we gonna talk about it, let's really talk about it. You know what I'm saying? And it has nothing to do with battlers. It has nothing to do with you all. It's between me and him. And he has so much to say when he's on the phone with other people, and they're calling and telling me, but why can't he call me? He knows my number. He's seen me in person and has been nothing but nice to me. We've chatted, you know what I'm saying, and all that type of stuff. But then when I try to, you know, show my intelligence or be respectful and speak on a business mind frame, you know what I'm saying, and build a politic and take the high road, that's not good enough. You want to talk down to me. You want to degrade me as a woman. It's always something sexual, referring to something sexual, and that shit don't fly over here. You know what I'm saying? No more. You talking about being the dick. I'm past being a dick, my nigga. You ain't seen shit yet.
I know this. I ain't never inviting Chelle in my room. She gonna get that shit. I'm sorry. I apologize for Norbes, Chelle, in behalf of all men.
Like, I'm nice. I'm nice as hell. And when it comes to business, I focus on the details. I just want the job done. It ain't about who is who did what. I'm the this of the that. I don't give a fuck. I just want the job done, and we can move forward to something else. That's how I look at things. I don't want to be out here being a star, a celebrity, and all that stuff. I have a job to do. I help people. That's it. It's pretty cut and dry for me. And I get a joy out of that. I get a joy out of helping others. That's my gift. That's my God's given gift. So you're not going to take that away from me. Nobody's going to take that away from me. And I'm not going to sit here and let you pacify me by talking about a nigga you don't even know for real.
Right.
Got you. That's what it is.
I'm sorry, y'all, because I know y'all had some more questions. So go ahead.
Nah, we kind of straight now.
Before we get into that,
y'all straight on
it. I want to address a comment that I also seen in the group. This ain't about paying bills or taking a gun charge. This is just about being respected. So I'm not going to say names, but you know who just said that shit.
That's all it is.
You're going to respect the motherfucker that requires that respect.
That's all it is. And the thing is, he don't like me. I don't hate him. At the end of the day, I don't hate him. I try to be as nice as I possibly can to him because our community is so small. We all have to deal with each other some type of way in some type of fashion. And it's like, why are you acting how you act? It's just uncalled for. I don't understand it. But at this point, I don't care no more. And I'm not going to sit here and let you talk about Danny when you don't even know him like that. You don't. You say you do, but you don't. And you don't give a shit about him. And this is not, and I just want to clarify, this is nothing against their brand. This is nothing against, as I said before, no other battlers. It's just Norbes, period. I have no issue with no one else. We are in the works of working on things. We're trying to repair. We're trying to build. and this bullshit. No, you're not going to do that today.
Gotcha. Hey, I have one more question before
yes,
you
sir.
Before you go. I hate to cut off. Like, I gotta ask this at least. Like, y'all got evidence Rux is locked up? Everyone's asking, like, what kind of evidence was there that he got locked up?
What kind of evidence was it?
Yeah, like, how do you know?
I'm gonna let Danny answer that.
Okay, but there was evidence.
I'm gonna let him answer. I'm gonna let him answer you all with that.
Okay, but there was evidence though.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Is Danny calling tonight?
Yeah, he's supposed to call you all when he lands. So I don't know exactly what time, but he's gonna call in to you all. And I apologize. I just don't know what time he'll be calling you.
All right, Chelle. Hey, man, we glad you got your round off. You feeling better?
Thank you for letting me get my rounds off. And shout out to Norbes. Like, you know what I'm saying? I respect everything that you've done in the battle rap culture, but just know there are others out here making their own way, too, or making their way. You know what I'm saying? So you got to learn how to work with others and be respectful of others. That's all I'm trying to say here, and especially women. I'm not going to take that from you ever again, ever in life, until you can be respectful to me or around me or whatever the case may be. We don't have to say nothing ever to each other ever again. I'm cool with that.
Yikes.
All right, y'all. I love y'all.
That's what it is. We appreciate you coming on tonight.
Much love.
Bye, Chelle.
Bye-bye.
Nigga fan 007. What up? You good? I'm alive, I'm breathing. Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Drop this shit. What up, nigga? Fucking heads, man.